Hi there. I'm Lee Aldridge with Soul Story Creative. Hey, if you're on Facebook, look us up there, Soul Story Creative, and like our page. I guide business owners to really connect with themselves and their businesses in a whole new way, like they never have before, through a clear brand and creating real wealth by leveraging what makes them different. What makes you different? Everyone on the planet has a unique story to tell, a story that's worth sharing. We all come from so much. We have life experience and ideas about workplaces and ethics, things that we stand for, that if we could do it, we'd do it differently, right? How many times do we say that? Well, why didn't they build it like that? You know, they probably don't even ski. Why didn't they put a chairlift there? So what we're talking about is positioning. That's a brand term. So what is branding? Well, often people think a brand is a logo or a website. And it is, but it's not. There's so much more that goes on before you launch that website. So today, we're going to start at the beginning with this little brand talk tip. But it's not any old brand. It's a soul story brand. And when you bring out your soul story brand, when it emerges from you and your soul, and we bring it into form, that's when the magic happens. It doesn't happen with the logo. You may have a great logo that you love, and that's fine. There's something about it that is your essence, that's your vision for your business, no doubt. And that will factor in a reverse engineer kind of way. Because I like to start at the beginning of the 3 steps to a soul story brand that kicks ass. That's awesome. These 3 steps. Number 1, clarify. That's your positioning, your messaging. Who do you want to serve? Who do you love to serve? Like, I don't want to be messing with anybody I don't like anymore. We don't have to do that. And I'm going to show you a secret today. So that's the first step. Clarify your positioning, your messaging, and who you love to serve. Number 2, communicate. How are you going to communicate all of what you learned in number 1? Your offers. What do you really want to offer people? What comes from just brilliance and heart all in one, where it's magical to deliver and they love it and they got the money to pay you. Number 3, captivate. That's your visual brand perception. Now we're talking colors and fonts and logos and websites and images, professional photography. Hey, I branded weddings for over 30 years. I photographed and captured emotion and connections of these people. But they were visually branded in these storybooks that were of the highest Italian leather, and I print them on the very best photographic paper and maybe even watercolor paper, something really special. Because everybody has a unique and special story to tell. So today we're going to start with clarify. So it's clarify, communicate, captivate. But we're going to start with clarify. And the first step in clarify is you. So many people just go right on. They go right on. Well, who do I want to serve? Who's my ideal client avatar? And then they twist themselves into a pretzel and they end up with a business that they don't even like. They didn't want to travel. That's what happened to me. I got a coach a few years ago, and I love coaches. I have business coach all the time. Spiritual directors, guidance, my spirit team, yep. We're talking spiritual branding. But I had a coach, and she's like, pick it. You got to pick something. So I picked. And I went back to visual brand photography. This was about 5 years ago. Well, in order to do a really solid business, number one, I'm trading time for money. That does not work for me. Not anymore. I did that. I'm good. I'm complete with that jam. And I got to travel on airplanes. People are paying me good money to fly me in to do their visual brand photography. We would have a blast for 4 days, different clothes, different scenes. So much fun. But I got to schlep, and I could only fly Southwest because they wouldn't harass me about that bag that had all the photography equipment in it. Because to pack a photography equipment to fly in the belly of a plane, well, that's just another whole deal. So you don't want to end up with a business you don't like. So we're going to start with positioning. Spark your money magnet. I'm going to share the screen. I'll keep talking here. But spark your money magnet. Brand positioning. Why is that sparking a money magnet? We're talking spiritual and money. Well, money is a fair exchange. It's what we exchange right now. In this country, in this world, is currency. And right now in this country, it's dollars. Right now. So spark your money magnet. What makes you tick and why should they care? So like I just said, you don't want to end up with a business that you don't like. So what I want to show you, it's so good. The sweet spot of spiritual marketing. So you know how people will traditionally say, I heard this all through, I did a little bit of corporate, couldn't stand it. About 5 years or something. But you match your skills and your talents with what they need. And you get that, I'm not saying just corporate, but you match your skills and your talents with what they need, and boom, you've got a potential career. That's what they kind of told me in high school, I think. And it's valid. Yes, that's where we start. What are my skills and talents? What am I selling? Confidence? Momentum in your business? No. I've got to be real. Like, what am I selling? Do I have something that somebody can pay me dollars for or euros for, whatever it is? Energy. So we've got to be grounded in it. Yes. And what are the skills and talents I bring to the table? And that's what I was talking about, is we have things that we may have discarded, hidden from ourselves, that through this process, it just comes. It emerges. Oh yeah, you set that intention and it is magical and beautiful. Anyway, so we have to know what they need. Who is your avatar? Who is your ideal client avatar? Do you understand them? But it's the third piece that's the sweet spot, the secret. It's not a secret. It's called resonance. It's called resonance. Here, I'm going to Make it bigger. So your positioning, what makes you different? What's distinct? Where are you unique? And what are you selling? Like really? And then your avatar, who's your ideal person? Who do you, it has to meet three things. You love them. And they really get what you're giving them. They really value it. And they appreciate you. And they have the exchange to pay you, the money to pay you. And the way you do that, you create this match, this yellow piece, is you're clear on what your value is, your positioning, your brand promise, and your value propositions. And you're clear on who the person is that values that. And you really understand them. Why is that so important that you understand them? Because you have to speak to them in words, in pictures, in your visual brand. That's what a brand is. To bring them in. Birds of a feather flock together. It's resonance. And this is the green, the sweet spot of marketing. You know, green is the spiritual color. It represents the heart chakra. Isn't it funny? It represents money too in our culture. So when you have all three, you're in your brilliance, you're in your genius, you're in your deep confidence, and yeah, you get momentum. But you know what you can sell, you know how to package it and bring it into form so that your avatar really just is so attracted to you. And you love each other. It's who you want to work with, and it's who they want for their guide. So that's the sweet spot of marketing. Now, what do we do? What is this thing? Well, we're talking about the soul of your business. The soul of your business. Just like the soul of the wedding wasn't the picture of the bride on the golf course on the 18th green. I mean, why do they put her there? I don't know. I never could figure that out. I'm like, just walk with him, or walk, you know. We would set it up realistically, in other words. We were telling a story. And that's what we do in your brand. soulstorycreative.com, right? Or Soul Story Creative on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Find me there. So we're talking about the soul of your business, and what the heck, how in the heck do we start? We've talked about clarify, communicate, and captivate, and we are just beginning clarify. The beginning of the beginning first step are these three questions, and you can download them, okay? We're going to make it so you can download them right here. So look for that. I'm going to share the screen. These are the three magical questions. Who am I? What do I stand for? And why should they care? Like, why should I care? They're really not in any order. You would start with who am I? But you might start with what do I stand for? Because what do I stand for? Here's the cool thing about that question. What do I stand for? You get to be on your soapbox. I stand for my people to go through the brand journey in the right order. Branding done right. And we can meet you where you are, sure, but let's just make sure that you've covered and you're clear and you have a message and you are in there in a business model that's simple and it has you at the forefront of its mind of what you want in your life every day and who you want in your life every day. So back to the three questions. Who am I and what do I stand for is what you get to get clear on how you deliver your product or service. What is not just the order, I don't mean to say that, but do you stand for collaboration, or do you feel like it's more of an intimate one-on-one, that that's the only way to get, if you're a transformational coach, the transformation? Or what do you stand for if you're a senior wealth advisor at a financial boutique financial firm? What do you stand for? Maybe you stand for your clients to be deeply listened to and feel heard in an industry that is full of bankers and blah, 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 right? So it could be what you stand for. I mean, I stand for organic, clean food, but that, if I came out with that, you'd be going like, what? That's left field. She's talking about nutrition now. What? So why should they care? Why should they care? So we bring it all together in context. Let's look at those questions one more time, and then I'm going to close. Who am I? What do I stand for? And why should they care? Is the soul of your business. Your next steps, feel free to set up a complimentary brand assessment. We'll get on Zoom. You can go to the website and just click Let's Chat. Okay? But in the meantime, you're going to look at these questions, and any one of these, you can download it right here. Any one of these questions that you're having the most trouble with, bring it to the brand assessment, because I want to get you clear right now. Okay? So go to my website. What is it? soulstorycreative.com, and just click Let's Chat. Take you right to my scheduler. Boom. In like Flynn. Okay? Until next time. All right. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.